I'm Mahdi Shaheeb Sher. My website is www.mahdishaheebsher.com. I think one of my interests in the world as Mahdi Shaheeb Sher is Jerusalem in Israel. I think that Jerusalem is going through an important change at the moment in the world, and maybe an important historical one. I think that Jerusalem has become Israel's capital in the past few years when it was moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. And I think this is a significant world occurrence because the last time Jerusalem was capital of a Jewish country, or a country that follows Judaism, was maybe 2,000 years ago when the Jewish people last had a country. So I think that it is quite significant that there is a state now where Israel and Judaism does have its own capital in Israel that is placed in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a leading religious capital of the world. It's probably second after Rome and the Vatican, and it follows maybe kind of half the level of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, or Mecca, and other places. And we have other holy religious capitals. But the fact that Jerusalem is a religious capital and a state that follows Judaism has placed its capital there in that religious capital is a very significant statement by the Jewish people of the world and by Israel. So I think that it is an important issue at the moment. It's a strong statement, and maybe a controversial one, and maybe a politically unstable one. I think now that Jerusalem is capital of Israel as a Jewish state, then I think that Israel is likely to have more of a long-term future as its own independent state rather than maybe its two-state solution. But I think that the last time some religious change like this occurred, where Jerusalem was occupied, we had the Crusades, which tried to liberate the Holy Lands in Jerusalem. We've also had instances of Muslim invasions trying to liberate Jerusalem, the Holy Land. So we've had those instances the last time Jerusalem was occupied. So it is quite significant in that level. And I think we've also got interests with other countries like maybe Europe and America, which are tied in with the Middle East and are very sensitive to any instability in the Middle East area. So I think they're quite involved in how Israel sits in the Middle East. I think maybe the fact that Israel is almost into a 2-year Israel war in the Middle East involving Iran could be partly attributed to the fact that Jerusalem is now the capital of Israel. So I think that it is a historically an important event, and I think it is likely to change the world in a significant degree. Thank you.